ticking clock, that the competition is a ticking clock throughout the pitch. But it was really nice. You were very nice job, Crystal. Thank you.
I enjoyed your pitch too. It was very like there was a personalization there when it, like Marie said, when you're like, yeah, she's very OCD, you know OCD people. And so you're like letting us in a little bit into your world. I really enjoyed it. I like your voice, I like your presence. I liked it.
Very good presentation. Excellent eye contact. You were loud. You were having fun with it. All of that worked. The one thing that you might want to add to it, if you can, is that it sounds like this is a broad comedy. That maybe you could get a giggle or two. But other than that, you really accomplished your goals here. Good work.
Next is going to be Melanie Kowak with Mr. Right.
Hi everyone, thank you for your time. My colleague and I wrote a romantic comedy called Mr. Right, and it's a story about two best friends and writing partners, Joel and Viola, and they get their first screenplay greenlit for production. However, before they can go on production, Viola catches her boyfriend cheating on her with a man, no less, and this actually frees her up for Joel, who's been in love with her for as long as he's known her. But before he gets his chance, she is swept off her feet by Grant Brinkman, the star of their film. And while they're in production, she's gallivanting in the French countryside with Grant, while Joel is left doing all of the work, so tensions are rising. However, she does find out that Grant is another just smoozy, boozy Hollywood type, and she goes to Joel for comfort. But because of the tension, this explodes into a huge fight, and this possibly ends their friendship. And when she goes to the premiere of her movie, she discovers that she's actually in love with the character she wrote, not with Grant, and that character was based on Joel. So she goes on a TV interview to confess her feelings for Joel and to apologize. And he sees this, and a big chase ensues, and he finds her, and they end up together.
I think my major comment is that that was a really nice pitch, and the attitude you brought to it in like the last 30 seconds, we really saw you as the romance writer you are. I mean, you are really committed to romance as a genre. You write it really well. You've been involved in 2 projects this year. You've been involved in projects outside of the class. And I can see how happy you are that they're going to get together at the end. It's all going to work out, and you created this fabulous ending. And I think that energy could somehow be more in the beginning, because romance is really dependent on us. We know they're going to get together. That's the genre, right? So we have to kind of be in the deliciousness of like, this is romance. We're going to see all these wonderful things. And so you have that energy, and you definitely brought it in the end, and we saw it. It was really sweet. Your personality just shone through at the end, and it was really nice commitment to the genre. Like, I love romance, and look at the two together. It was right out there, and I'd say bring it out right in the beginning. Which is hard because you're just entering the movie. So that would be my main comment. And then just a small comment about this is a movie within a movie. There's a movie within the movie, and I didn't get that really clearly in the pitch, that we're seeing a movie within a movie. But very, very nice job. Thank you.
And you were smiling more about your story rather than, oh my God, I'm done. So that was really nice. At the beginning, it was very professional, like this is my story, this is what happened. And at the end, we felt that hopeless romantic romantic story. So if you can bring that out, I mean, that's what it's all about, your story. And if you can tell it to me like that, then I'll completely stick around and listen to you ask you for a 5-minute pitch. But yeah, bring some more of you into that, because it's very nice. I thought, yeah, that was
Well, now we're going back to my Paula character. I really loved it. It was a really lovely pitch. And I felt you were with us, and that you were calm, and that you had enough time, and you just told us what we needed to know. It flowed, it was very linear, you know, didn't go off in weird directions, so I couldn't figure out what was going on. You dropped a little bit at the end. It says, oh, and they get together. You can tie it up with a bigger bow. It's, you know, they kiss, they run off into the sunset. You know, whatever. You know, but that seemed like your energy came down a little bit at the end. But very good work overall. Good story.
All right, our next pitch is the group pitch for the Founding Fathers, Aaron Mayhew and Mike Uvar.
Change your plans, it's not going to be a group pitch.
It's just going to be one pitch.
Am I as well?
If you move over a little bit, you'll be in the light as well. So one more. Yeah, right there. That's good. And come down stage a little bit. Very good.
All right. Okay, our film, The Founding Fathers, is a comedy about the experience of two college roommates, Donald Sinclair and Charlie Day, as they enter college at Harvard University in the year 1861. Following his father's footsteps, Donald Sinclair pledges to the fraternity Alpha Mu, the fraternity which his father founded, and decides to bring along Charlie, his roommate, to pledge as well. However, Charlie gets denied membership. Over the course of the year, Donald Sinclair, grows to hate the fraternity Alpha Mu, as he undergoes their intense hazing and humiliating rituals and decides to quit his membership. Once reunited, Charlie and Donald plan to try and expose Alpha Mu's illegal hazing practices to the higher authorities in an attempt to kick them off campus. They succeed in doing this, and the story resolves as Charlie and Donald get the opportunity to form their own fraternity, and they get to take the recently vacated Alpha Mu house.
Fantastic comfort level, style, presentation. The only critique I have is that I want more of your story.
Oh, okay.
I got in the very beginning, it was funny that it's like a history piece, and then I didn't get anything more that was connected to that as we went through. I didn't get more about like the funniness of the historical connection with it. And you actually had some more time to use. So we actually have a little window where we could get some more of your story. But in terms of the presentation, the pitch was, really nice style, great voice, good quality, very comfortable, whatnot, and very appropriate to the story. But I want more of the story. Right when you started, I'm like, oh, that's a cool story, but then I kind of lost like the uniqueness of the story, I guess. So keep pitching the way you're pitching, but give me more stuff.
Yeah, that's a great hook where you open it up and it's taking place in it's this frat house thing, but it's in the 18th century. Give me more of that, because that even made me laugh out loud. I think it's a great concept. I like how calm you were, how you knew your story. But if you get people laughing if you get a reaction from that, then keep that. That's the hook, they're gonna like that part. So bring it in more and tie it in at the end. But I like your presentation as well. Thank you.